Okay, it's been quite a while since I've put anything up on YouTube or done any videos of my planes or anything like that. Honestly, I've been so wrapped up in other projects, not RC related, that I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on my planes. Also, I've been getting back into helicopters, so I've been really focusing the last month or so back on my heli fleet and my tricopter. But yeah, I've been back into those and flying them pretty much every weekend. But I took the time to finish up a project I had started a couple of months ago, and that's my new FPV plane. I've been flying scratch-built planes for FPV for a little while now, and I decided to go with this Multiplex Easystar that everybody's been talking about for FPV. They've really been raving about it, saying it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, yada yada yada. So I figured, let me check it out, see what it's all about. So I bought one and got it in, and immediately it came with a little brushless motor. So I immediately ditched the brushless motor, put a 2200 kV Turnigy inrunner motor and brushless speed controller. And the first modification that I did, everybody's saying that one of the modifications you have to do is replace that tiny little rudder that comes on it with a much bigger rudder, which I've done. I made a balsa rudder, a fairly sizable one, and before I even flew it the first time, I just ripped the rudder off, built a new one, covered it with monocoat, stuck it on there, and I took it out to the field and flew it. I have to say, I hated this airplane. I don't know. I don't see what the big deal was about. It flew 3 channels. I'm just not too crazy about it. I just didn't enjoy flying the plane. So I took it back and tweaked it here and there. Took it back out. Still didn't like it. So a number of iterations later, I've taken it out, and finally I'm enjoying flying this plane. The modifications that I had to do, really to make it interesting and flyable, was really just cut ailerons in the wings, because I'm just an aileron fan. And I also flattened the wings out. I don't know if you've ever seen the stock Easystar wings, but they curve up a whole lot at the tips. And so what I've done is I basically heated them up and flattened them out pretty flat and monocoated some yellow on the tips just for visibility. And that's about it. So took it out, flew it around, had a good time. It stays up in the air quite a long time on a 4,000 milliamp battery. I can probably get, if it's a windy day, and I can probably get an hour of flying time out of it, which is pretty significant for me. So the next thing was to start converting this plane to FPV. And so I knew I wanted some good high-def video. I've been using a little cheesy circuit board camera for FPV. I put a wide-angle lens on it, and it works okay for FPV. But I really wanted some good high-def video also, so I went ahead and purchased this GoPro HD, which is a nice little camera, tiny little camera, and it comes in this nice weatherproof housing. You can take it out, and I've mounted that on the front of my plane right there. And so the cool thing about this camera is it's got a 170-degree viewing angle lens, so it's really, really wide, and it'll record high def and feed live video out to my video transmitter, which I don't have installed right now. But put that on there. I think that's going to be a really good camera for FPV. The other thing is I'm flying Spectrum gear, 2.4 gigahertz, and actually I've just recently converted to JR10X 10-channel receiver with a Spectrum module. And eventually I'll buy the 400 megahertz long range transmitter. Module for my radio, my JR radio. Anyway, this is my new FPV plane. Oh, carbon fiber in the wings, make it a little stiffer, because when I did a hard turn those little wings would bow, and I don't like flex in the wings, so that should help out quite a bit. But this is my FPV plane. I'll be taking it out this weekend to do some aerial video. It won't be FPV flying, it'll be line of sight flying with the high def camera, recording. So we'll take a look at that video, and if it looks okay, the following weekend will be true FPV, and I'll be looking to get. Right now, I'm using a laptop to watch the video, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get a set of goggles, the video goggles. That'll make it a lot easier to deal with. But anyway, that's it.